Lindsay from Georgina Public Library. I got an email yesterday from a B&B in Niagara saying that they were now open for those that were vaccinated. And I saw that you can fly to Vancouver for $132, and the East Coast is thinking of opening their bubble. So it looks like we may be able to do some travel pretty soon. And that got me thinking about planning for probably the most common type of travel we're going to undertake with some pandemic anxiety, and that's the Great Ontario Road Trip. So using library resources, I thought I would just highlight some books we've got that will help you plan that kind of a trip. Starting with this 32 amazing road trips. Now this is for all of Canada, and it does highlight different things to do, places to go, good maps, driving routes, and certainly we can confine that to Ontario, or if you're really adventurous, you can go further afield. Might just want to start with day trips. For Toronto, these are easily accessible places that are well within a drive from where we are now. And check out fun places to go and see in Toronto. I did notice that the Toronto Star is listing a number of smaller festivals, things to do, places that are opening up with somewhat limited capacity, but a lot of those places that have been closed for tourism and entertainment are now opening. You might prefer to explore the back roads of Ontario. This is by Ron Brown. Ron Brown is well known for his very entertaining books on highlighting the hidden gems that we have all around us that we have yet to discover. Great road trip fodder. This is his other book. There's a newer version coming out. It is on order but not yet arrived, but keep your eye out for that. And this is a really fun book that just highlights interesting and quirky places to go and see and things to do in Ontario. And on the same note, exploring hidden Muskoka. So a lot of us will venture into the Muskokas for some rest and relaxation, and this book highlights some of those hidden gems. Or perhaps you'd like to theme your road trip. So we have Ghost Towns of Ontario, and similarly, Ghost Towns of Muskoka. Or you may just want to explore staying in a ghostly inn or hotel. Or perhaps you'd just rather go traditional and explore the resorts of Muskoka. Even if you don't stay, these are great road trips, little places to go, beautiful spots to visit, perhaps for a lunch or a coffee or something. But really, really nice to explore that country and these iconic resorts. And if you're out on the road and out and about, you may want to pick up What to Eat in Canada. It has a lot of the sort of more well-known gems across the country in the major cities and tourist spots for great places to eat. Many of you might be contemplating camping. A lot of the camping sites are opening up more spots. It's easier to book now than it has been in the past. We have a new book on exploring Algonquin. You may want to look into hikes and outings out and about, and this one features hikes and outings for South Central Ontario. If you're into hiking and canoeing, we have Paddling and Hiking Ontario's Southern Shield Country, and similarly canoeing and hiking Wild Muskoka. Or maybe you want to explore one of the top 50 canoe routes of Ontario. Or perhaps you'd like to visit Southern Ontario's national parks. or venturing further north into the wilderness of the Temagami area. If you're not comfortable with paddling or you don't feel necessarily like hiking, you could explore the bike park and rail trails of Ontario. This is a great little resource for biking trips that you can take around here, or hop in your car, head out to somewhere else and do a day of biking on some of the beautifully groomed rail trails and other biking routes in Ontario. And this little book too explores bike trails and biking routes. So if you headed to Stratford, for instance, because they are opening up this summer, and according to their website they've got plans, you could explore the festival country biking routes if you wanted to take your bike and get some exercise and out onto the back roads. And while you're hiking or canoeing or camping or biking, maybe you want to take with you some guides to the wildflowers and plant life that you will encounter. Or if you're heading down to, say, Pelee Island, which is a bird sanctuary, or just out in the woods, Birding for Beginners, or a nice little bird guide of North America might help you to identify what you're seeing there. And if you're really adventurous, you could try some foraging. Skillful Forager is a great little book that highlights some of the edible finds that we have in our woods, mushrooms, watercress, things of that nature, and how to use them when you get home. So that's just a few of the resources we have for getting out and about. Of course, if you're going to head out on a road trip, one thing you want to do is to create a great playlist of music to accompany you, or to explore some car games that your children might want to take advantage of. You can check out Freegal Music. Just type in road trip and a lot of great playlists will pop up that you can download or stream through your Bluetooth if your car has that capability. Press Reader has a number of magazines that you can explore. Some of them do feature outings and festivals and things that are opening now. Even Canadian Living or Outdoor Canada, you'll find suggestions for things to do to take advantage of as we slowly open up. And of course, there's always the general guidebooks. These are the two latest ones on Canada that also feature, of course, lots of great places to visit, and in each little section suggests outings, places to eat, etc. And if you want to visit a specific place, Ottawa, for instance, we have a book on walking tours of Ottawa and different books of that nature. Check out our Hoopla and Overdrive e-resources. If you're into RV camping, there's a whole series of books that will help you to explore in your RV and things to take into consideration. And there are other numerous travel books there as well. So hopefully you do get out and start to explore a backyard, feel like we can leave our homes in our town and enjoy this beautiful province.